Hi Virgo, welcome or welcome back to the channel. This is another Virgo channel and this is another Virgo reading. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful, thank you so much. I have a few channel messages for you. We're just gonna take our time and see what comes out. I feel like some of you are stressed, you are worried about something, but I'm getting that it's something that's out of your control, so there's no point in stressing about things that we have no control over. I was told to tell you that this week you're going to be really guided to put yourself first, it's important that you put Virgo first this week, okay? Virgo comes first. And throughout this Libra season, I feel like you're really going to be guided to put yourself first. Libra season in Western astrology is September 22nd through to about October 21st, October 22nd. So this month and this week especially, put yourself first. Prioritize you, your peace, your happiness, your well-being, okay? Everyone else can wait, everyone else can fall in line, everyone else can figure it out for themselves, okay? You're not being stingy, you're not being greedy, you're not being selfish. And even if you are, it's what the universe is asking you to do. I am getting this message of like you being a little bit more selfish this week, but there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like if anyone deserves to be selfish right now, it's you, Virgo. There's things that are clearing from your energy. There's things that are removing themselves from your life and things that you are removing from your life. And this transformation requires some strength, some inner wisdom, and some solitude, and really just prioritizing your peace, okay? I'm hearing it's not easy, but if you tell yourself it can be easy, if you tell yourself it will be easy, then it will be. Of course, nothing in life is really easy, and if it's worth having, it won't come easy, but I do like to manifest ease and a gentle touch into my life because I know that I have to change, I know that I have to transform, but it doesn't always have to be tough. Change doesn't always have to be hard. Facing our fears doesn't always have to be difficult. Sometimes we can ask for ease, and sometimes we can allow things to flow into our life easily. So it is okay to ask for ease, especially when you're really going through it, when you're in the middle of that purging, you're in the middle of that cry session, you're in the middle of that down and out, woe is me energy. Just keep in the back of your head that you are manifesting ease and that this will pass too, okay? I am seeing that something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, or something didn't go the way that you planned it, okay? But I'm getting something about redirection. And the last message that we talked about for the weekend messages, the first thing Spirit said to me was that rejection is redirection, and that rejection is always God's protection. Some of you could be seeing a lot of 444. I've been seeing a lot of 444, which just signifies protection. And it's the angels letting us know that we are being protected and that everything is happening according to their plan. We may not understand it. We may not know exactly why it's happening, but it's not to punish us. It's to keep us aligned, and it's to keep us on the right path. Because whatever God wants for us is whatever is going to manifest. I keep hearing that. I'm hearing period. Whatever God wants for us is whatever God wants for us. It's God's plan. Okay. So let's just see what comes out in the cards here today. I see that some of you could be a little bit more like emotional or sad that something didn't work out, but it's okay. I'm hearing like all will be okay. To give it some time to take it easy on yourself, okay? So let's pull some cards and let's see what's coming out here for Virgo. Oh, get a water, a tea, a snack, whatever you need. I don't know if I said that or not, but I had this vision last night of like as soon as I post, some of you like already have your tea ready, you go get your water, you sit down, you put the video up and you start listening to it. So thank you so much for that. You're why I do what I do, and that's what I really want to focus on, is reading for those people who are like committed, I guess, to the people who like want to hear what I have to say. I love that. We're getting the first card here, which is Badger Spirit. It's the number 4 as well. The 4s are following us, okay? This is Cancerian energy as well. You may want to be at home a little bit more this week, or you may just want to like focus on your home, renovating, cleaning, decorating, just chilling at home. I feel like you're being protected. Spirit's putting these like walls around you, these barriers around you, so that nothing can hurt you, so that nothing can get in, so that nothing can penetrate and stop whatever's coming in for you. This card says be fearless and bold. Okay, so that's your advice, is to be fearless and bold. And refuse to be silent this week especially, but refuse to be silent is kind of what I'm getting here. You're wise, you're intelligent, you have something to say, you have something to offer, okay? Yeah, don't stay silent. is what I'm getting, but also like prioritize boundaries, prioritize your peace, you know? That just keeps coming up. Put yourself first this week, Virgo. Okay. So let's pull some tarot. Let's see. I guess this is going to kind of be like a weekly reading just for the week ahead. What is today? The 26th. So September 26th to October 2nd. There's an emphasis on you staying home, or an emphasis on you being at home or feeling at home. Okay. There's something about your energy that feels more secure, feels more comfortable, feels more like confident, but it's coming from within. Yeah. I feel like you're in this preparation phase. You're being prepared for something, and I feel like you've been prepared for lifetimes. You've been preparing for something for lifetimes. I had this message come through for me yesterday. I was just channeling and talking to Spirit, and Spirit is saying that, like, I've already crossed the finish line, or I'm already on the other side of whatever it was that I was going through. I've already undergone the dark night of the soul. I've already gone through the transformation. I'm heading towards the light, heading towards the sun, and I've been doing this for lifetimes, right? I'm getting that I have been prepared for something for lifetimes. I've been preparing for this breakthrough, for this shift for lifetimes. But in my physical reality, it's only been about a month. I've really only felt this energy for about a month, and this 4 is significant, 4 weeks, okay? So maybe some of you can relate to that too. The past 4 weeks, the past month, you've been feeling this shift of like something cleansed, something cleared, like there's some kind of generational curse that has broken, that has been lifted, some kind of like abandonment issues that you've been healing and working through, some kind of childhood wounds that you've been working through, and like you are on the other side of it, is what I'm understanding, but it's pretty recent for a lot of you. And so your physical body is still trying to adapt, is still trying to acclimate, and still trying to get used to this, like this newfound freedom, this newfound wisdom, these newfound beliefs, right? But your spirit is like, we've been here. Your spirit team is like, we've been doing this. We've been guiding you. You've been guiding others. You've been helping. You've been prepared, is what I'm understanding. But in your physical life, it feels like you're still being prepared. You're just like still shedding some kind of a skin. I'm also seeing snakes could be significant, or reptiles in general. Okay. I watched this video last night about a snake that was in a stuck shed, and the way that they got the shed off of the skin, the shed off of the snake, was by putting it in water. They put it in Orbeez actually, so that the snake could still like move around and wouldn't be like drowned, because you can't just put a snake in water, or you can't just put something in water like that. It will get scared and it will end up like hurting itself, probably dying because of like all the fear. But after 24 hours of this snake sitting in this like tub of Orbeez, the shed came off easily, and the skin was dry underneath, and the snake went from being like all coiled up and like stuck together to being expanded and like able to move and feeling more comfortable in its own skin. So maybe you can relate to that right now too. Maybe you felt like you've been in a stuck shed and you just need someone to help you, or you just need some kind of assistance, some kind of help. Okay, for some of you it's water. That's what I'm hearing. You need water, maybe to drink water, to be in the water, to take more baths, to take a shower, something like that. Okay. There was an elder who once taught me that whenever you're sad, you should take a shower, especially if there's been like a lot of like crying and just a lot of like being sad in bed, to take a shower, to shower, to rinse it all off, to cleanse it all off. Okay, you'll feel better afterwards. All right, but I am just seeing something about water could be really helpful for you this week, Virgo. Okay. And that snake story is like important. I think that we look at snakes sometimes and we give it a negative connotation because we think about people as snakes, and we think about how snakes are like, I don't know, trying to be deceitful, trying to be, you know, snaky. But in this situation, the snake just needed help. And in order to help the snake needed to be isolated, the snake needed to be alone, the snake needed to feel like hidden, so that the snake could regenerate, could heal, could take care of what it was going through on its own, and then come back out to the world and be like, hey, here I am. I'm healed. I've shed that skin. I'm ready for what's next. And I feel like that's you, Virgo. Whatever part of that process resonates for you. Maybe you're in the stuck shed right now and you're learning how to accept help from others, to accept help from the universe, get that water that you need, and you need to go into that isolating energy and to really hide, which could be this four energy, this badger spirit, right? This protection. You're being put into a bubble of protection so that you can get the healing necessary, so that there's no distractions, there's no worries, there's no fear external from whatever you're going through. because the universe can throw a lot at you, and people can really start to throw their emotions and their problems at you as well, and you don't need that. For others of you, you're the one who's like helping the snakes, right? You're the one who's helping the people become enlightened, who are helping the people shed their skin, so on and so forth. And for others of you, you're now the snake that has shed the skin, and you're ready for your new beginnings, right? But I'm hearing take it slow, okay? Something is not conducive for your manifestation yet, or something is not conducive for this new beginning. It's still in the process. It's still in the works. I'm getting that spirit is like baking it or cooking it. It's still in the oven. All right. So trust the process this week. Okay. But also I'm getting like do it for yourself and put yourself first type energy. So what's the overall theme for this week for Virgo? Oh, we have a couple. Wow. I've been getting something sexual going on in the collective. There's some kind of sexual awakening here. Somebody may be asking to come over to your home, or somebody may be inviting you over to their home here. Some of you may be just feeling more like overwhelmed sexually. I'm getting something about like a sacral chakra awakening. You could find yourself wearing more orange, okay? Or there's something about eating oranges, or something about the color orange. There's a sacral chakra awakening going on here, Spirit is saying. And Spirit doesn't want you to have sex with just anyone. So I'm getting that for some of you, something may have not worked out recently. Somebody may not have called you. Somebody may not have texted you. Somebody may have ghosted you, or this is you. And it has to do with their own fears. I'll be honest with you, this did happen to me. I was supposed to like go meet up with somebody. I was supposed to like hook up with somebody, and it didn't end up working out. And I thought it was me, but I realized it had nothing to do with me, because I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm like willing to receive, and this person was definitely in their own head and couldn't recognize a good thing when it was right in front of them, and that's not on me, that's on them. I'm going to keep moving forward. And I think that was a lesson that a lot of us are being taught, or at least a lesson that I was learning, is to really recognize that I am the good in people's lives, that I am good, that I am whole, that I am capable, that I am love, and I don't need someone else. I just was looking for something fun, and this person was also looking for something fun, or so that's what they said. So I went with it, and I was like, cool, I'm fine with this. Like, let's have fun. Let's have a good time. Let's just let go. But this person was in their head, and this person was still stuck in whatever they were stuck on. But that's not my responsibility to fix for them. You know what I'm saying? So I do see that maybe this week there's another opportunity, either with somebody who you haven't talked to, or another opportunity with somebody new. Because I feel like there's like a lot of building here. Spirit's like building up to the finale, or building up to a climax here is kind of what I'm getting. So you kind of have to kiss a bunch of frogs until you find your prince, or you have to go through a bunch of duds until you find like the right one, is kind of what I'm getting. But overall, Spirit is protecting your body. Spirit's protecting you, because when you have sex with people, you do take on their karma. You do take on like whatever they're going through as well. And for me, hooking up with somebody who's going through a lot emotionally, or who's going through whatever they're going through, this person wasn't very open and honest about their emotions. They just kept saying that they were like sad or in a funk, but wouldn't actually talk about it. So Spirit is saying that they're protecting us from the wrong kinds of people, or from taking on other people's problems, taking on other people's karma here, okay? I do see judgment here. Don't judge yourself too harshly this week. Don't judge others too harshly. And I'm getting don't take something personally. This may be why you want to kind of like stay in or stay to yourself this week, because I feel like a lot of people are going through a judgment, or they're going through like their own karma, and so they're in their head a lot this week, but it has nothing to do with you, okay? I'm getting something about just like put your shades on, put your sunglasses on, put a hat on, okay? Continue about your business, do you, right? Put yourself first, okay? Let's see what else is coming in for you this week. I'm also getting that for some of you, you're just put in people's lives to like wake them up to spirituality, to wake them up to their own divinity, okay? Because you're very divine. I'm hearing that. Divinity is your true nature. You can put that in the chat. Divinity is my true nature. I am protected. I am safe. I am loved. Whatever you want down there in the comment section, but leave a comment if you feel called to it, okay? So let's see what's coming in for Virgo this week. What does Virgo need to know about this week? Something's happening in 4 days of this reading, okay? I'm getting something about 4s, okay? We have the 9 of Pentacles as you start the week. 14:44 on the timer when I said that. So you're going to see a lot of 4s this week too. Know that the universe is protecting you. Know that whatever is going on, it's the universe moving you out of harm's way, or the universe just protecting you and moving you into something better, okay? Don't take anything personally. I'm getting that it's not your fault. Some people genuinely just don't recognize a good thing when it's in front of them. And hey, Virgo, this is you. 9 of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy. So you're showing up as yourself this week, all right? And this is what I'm saying. The focus for you this week is to put yourself first in whatever it is that you're doing, in whatever it is that's going on. Make sure that Virgo comes first, that Virgo's needs are being met first, and then we can move on to the rest. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. A little bit of doubt, a little bit of fear, a little bit of insecurity kind of creeping up this week just because things aren't really moving. I'm getting a lot of like stagnant energy, a lot of slow moving energy here. Okay, and maybe things haven't been going the way that you planned them, and maybe things weren't going the way that you initially wanted them to, but I'm getting something about enlightenment, clarity, seeing beyond, seeing a different perspective. That's kind of what the universe is bringing in for you this week. So I am getting that you may be getting a lot of alone time or more family time. Some of you may need to call your mom, okay, or there's a phone call coming in from your mom, okay, if that resonates. Yeah, we have the 5 of Swords. Spirit's trying to protect you from low vibrational energy because the 5 of Swords is very low vibe. So if there's been any kind of like breakup or any kind of like friendship breakup or any kind of like job breakup even, it's because Spirit's trying to protect you from low vibes because the 5 of Swords is very low vibrational, and I'm getting that somebody's getting a wake-up call. The universe is trying to raise these people's vibration, okay, by putting you in their path, right? I'm getting that somebody misjudged you, or somebody misjudged your strength, your power, your spiritual rank, but that's just because they can't see anything beyond their own ego. So again, don't take it personally, okay? In the middle of the week, you may just be like calling it off with someone or calling it off with something. You're just done responding. You're just done communicating. You're just done giving it your time and energy, and that's what Spirit's guiding you to do because something is low vibrational. Someone is petty. Something is petty. Somebody just is playing a lot of mind games here, and you don't have time for that. That's not what you're interested in. You're grown. You're grown. Or you're growing. You're recognizing how much you've grown from situations or how much you've grown. There's something about noticing and recognizing your growth this week, okay? And also removing yourself from low vibrational energies, okay? We also have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, okay? I like this in the reverse because in the upright, it can be a little bit cold, a little bit detached, a little bit bitter, which is something that I feel like you've been working on the most recent weeks, for myself included. Libra season is going on right now in Western astrology, like we talked about, and the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. So your guidance for the week is to stay balanced, to not take anything personally, and to be wise to watch your words, okay? Because your words have power, and your words can really cut someone down, as well as cut yourself down. So be mindful of being kind to yourself and being positive to yourself, because I do see there could be some doubts, some insecurities, some fears creeping in this week just because you're feeling more alone, or you're feeling by yourself, you're feeling isolated for some of you. And some of you will really like this week because you're getting a chance to just like hang out by yourself, to cook yourself a nice meal, to order in, to get your hair done, to get your nails done, to get a massage, whatever it is that you're doing, all right? But it's a good week for you to just relax, take it slow, chill in the house, vibe by yourself, all right? The Queen of Swords in the upright can be a little bit cold. So I see that you are staying balanced. You're not going to let anything get to you. You're not going to give these people a reaction. You're not going to give them what they want, is kind of what I'm getting. I'm hearing something about a taste of their own medicine, but the universe is doing that. You're kind of stepping out of the way and letting the universe deliver karma, letting the universe deliver the judgment, which is what you're being guided to do, which is why I feel like you're also being put in this bubble, or why you're being guided to stay at home this week. Okay. Last card is the 10 of Cups. They said take it in the upright, so we will, okay? All will be okay by the end of the week. You could meet somebody new. I do feel like there's like the universe is preparing you for some kind of climax, right? Or preparing you for the finish line or something like that. I keep getting this message about the scales are being balanced and that something is being made a level playing field here. So it looks like by the weekend you'll be really happy. It looks like by the weekend there will be a lot to celebrate or something to be really happy about. This could be somebody reaching out to you this weekend and being like, hey, let's meet up. This could be somebody new you're meeting this weekend. Okay, there could be another suitor, another phone call. This could also be a second chance. Somebody's like reaching out for a second chance, or some kind of opportunity is reaching out for a second chance and you're taking it because it makes you really happy, because you're in a good mood. But overall, this weekend looks really good for you. If I have the energy, I'll try to do a weekend message for you guys closer to the end of the week. But it looks like with the 10 of Cups, like there will be a lot to be happy about. There will be a lot to celebrate at the end of this week, okay? I'm hearing jumping for joy, okay? And then bottom of deck is 2 of Pentacles, okay? And the 10 of Wands, which is what Spirit is kind of giving me for this overall energy for the week. To give to the things that give back to you, and to set your boundaries and to stay firm in those boundaries, right? Put yourself first. That's the overall message. Put yourself first. You already have been through so much, or you're already doing so much to keep yourself growing, to keep yourself evolving, and to keep yourself going, that you don't have to do it for anybody else either. You don't have to do it for anybody else too. Other people are not your responsibility, you know, unless you have like a young child or something like that. But your spouse is not your responsibility. Your partner is not your responsibility. These coworkers are not your responsibility. These friends are not your responsibility. Like, they'll either have to get it or they won't, and it's not your responsibility. There's significance around that this week. Maybe you're going to be saying this to someone, or maybe you need to say this to someone. That's not my responsibility. I'm responsible for Virgo. I'm putting myself first this week. I'm putting my foot down and I'm putting myself first this week. And you're not even doing it like in a negative way. You're not being nasty. You're not being hateful. You're not being condescending. You're just doing it for you. Period. Okay? So put yourself first this week, Virgo. That is what I have for you. I hope that this message helped, gave you some answers, gave you some clarity. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Please do hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already. And information for tipping, donating, or getting a personal reading with me is in the description box below. I'll see you next time.